Hello and welcome to the Listening Post's unboxing channel on YouTube. Today I'm unboxing the brand new compact bookshelf speakers from Q Acoustics in the new 5000 series, the Q5010 bookshelf speaker. These are stunning. Everything about them has been completely engineered from the ground up. There's been some wonderful trickles down from some of their very high-end Concept 500 and 300 bookshelf speakers. The bracing elements and everything like that in the cabinets, the drive units, everything have been designed with actually a much higher end price point in mind. Yet these wonderful, relatively budget speakers are performing perfectly in a very, very competitive market. They're delivering 5-star award-winning performance. They're delivering aesthetics. Everything is improved in this range over the classic stuff that you might be familiar with already. They're absolutely stunning. So, let's have a look. Q Acoustics packaging, always been pretty plain. After all, these guys are kind of trying to grab your attention with their performance of speaker, not the glossy packaging. The box is screen printed with a white. We've got model and serial number information scannable on one side, a basic pictorial of what to expect from the speakers themselves along with a model number, obviously the 5010, and an emulation of that scannable information. On the top we've got a website address and some basic information about the fact that these are designed in the United Kingdom. Of course they're manufactured in their factories in China. The product itself is sealed closed with traditional clear packing tape. Nothing special about that. And very, very easy as far as getting into these without ever possibly damaging the speaker. What we see in the top is a couple of things. Firstly, a owner's guide, a proper owner's guide as far as other things go. Multilingual and information about the frequency response and impedance and all of those other things, and some recommendations as far as setup and positioning in a room. Then there's something kind of important and what a lot of people overlook. When lifting these speakers out of the box, it's really important that you don't lift them front to back, because the tweeter isn't necessarily protected. It's designed, of course, to protect this product in freight, not from somebody lifting it out of the box. So please always lift it up from the sides. In the top of the box, once we've removed those things there, we see a couple of port wads, or air management of course, in the ports. There's two of those, one for each speaker. And then we see what is awesome. We're not seeing polystyrene, we're not seeing closed cell foam. We're seeing cardboard, with a departure of packaging for this protection option, ensuring that this product can be composted. It can be recycled. Even if it's just thrown away, it's not going to be in that landfill for decades. It's going to make itself go away. And it's wonderful to see that they've departed from some of their classic polystyrene options into something that's a lot more eco-friendly. So wonderful to see, and big ups for Q Acoustics to making that change. Then we see the speakers themselves, and lifting them out is relatively straightforward. I'm going to lift both out. And so we can see the bottom, which has a couple of sort of mid-sized desiccant bags to keep them all dry in transit. Now the speakers are doubly protected. Firstly, a little bit of closed cell foam paper on both ends. They're sort of sellotaped into a cup shape, and the Q Acoustics logo or sticky has protected the last layer of that closed cell foam sort of bubble paper. Now turning it over, the first thing we see is a couple of the features that we're going to touch base on. The speakers come pre-tapped for their matched speaker stands. Now some of the smaller speakers will work brilliantly with their current sort of budget 3000 series stands, but some of the larger speakers will need some of their larger stands as well. It's also pre-tapped in a couple of locations, with the rear one able to then mount to their wall bracket, again for their 3000 series. There's also rubber feet pre-fitted, and information on the model and serial number on the bottom of the speaker. Turning it over and then lifting the bubble paper off, we're going to pause for a moment and sort of just get rid of a bit of the packaging off the other one. And please, we're concentrating on one speaker today, so I'm just going to put this off to one side. But as always, hang around for the photographs. These are pairs, clearly, so there's no need to have both, but please hang around for the photographs and you'll see some wonderful close-ups of these as well. Firstly, the grill. The grill is magnetic and it's held in place with those magnets, and to stop any rubbing or other issues in freight, we've got another piece of bubble paper. Okay. The grill has an unusual textured design across the left and right edge to give it the curve and strength that it needs, and to separate the grill cloth from the moving parts. And then it's transparent. There's nothing otherwise affecting the disbursement of sound into the space. There is, opposite the Q Acoustics logo, another pad to ensure that there's no opportunity for this to chatter or make noises when doing its job. The speaker itself now has a really new design, a really elegant design. Now these are in white, and the range includes 4 colour options: white, black, and 2 wood grains, a light oak and a rosewoody finish. In fact, search our other unboxing videos and we'll very quickly put some new videos associated with them and try and make a smattering of the colour options available. What we see is a brand new drive unit. Now this is approximately 110 millimeters or 4.5 inches of their new continuous curve design drive unit. It's a departure from a central dust cap, and it has been only possible by an evolution in the mounting process of the voice coil onto the drive unit itself. The annulus and everything like that is superb, and it's slightly recessed, not only for protection but also to ensure we're managing the disbursement of the speaker into the space. There's a two-tone design with a matte plastic and gloss frontage, giving a lovely little element to the Q Acoustic logo. Again in white, we'll see that as well. It's got an approximately 1-inch tweeter, and together they work to give a frequency response actually very good for a compact speaker. And a lovely tonal design. These are ideally suited to a near-field monitoring environment where the speakers may be close, or as rear speakers to a home theatre. But again, in a small space, sitting to one side or up on brackets are going to sound absolutely superb. Now the speakers themselves are about 5.5 kilos, and it's very obvious looking at the fit and finish, the care and attention that they've done with the cabinet itself. They're using new point-to-point bracing elements and other things like that in the design to make the cabinet essentially inert. And that's very, very unusual in speakers of this price point, so it's wonderful to see. Looking at the side, again we see that fit and finish. There's no seams, there's no implication, it's a lovely satin finish. Looking at the back, we see the main port, and of course the port management wad can be used in this location. We see an evolution of some of the binding posts we've seen historically in some of the smaller speakers, with a very compact flat design in the binding post. It's got a lovely fit and finish, and allows for bare wire and banana plugs with ease, along with spades. Very, very straightforward to get the most out of, and there's a lovely Q Acoustics logo and some lovely design elements as far as the negative and positive in screen printing. Again, the fit and finish of these very compact, very shallow binding posts is very good, and the quality connection-wise is excellent as well. And should you be using bare wire, you can sit the speaker very firmly up against a wall if required. So, there we have it. Q Acoustics brand new 5000 series compact bookshelf speakers. The Q5010, unboxed here at the Listening Post in Christchurch, New Zealand. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more, subscribe to our channel.